Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Jeff Turnipole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. Home of the Cincinnati Reds. But I root for Blue Jackets, and I'm wearing Blue Jacket stuff today. Anyway, if you found the show, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I lost people. I was at 617 people on Friday. I lost 2. So I'm down to 615. So let's try to keep it rolling and get to 700 as fast as we can. Try to get back to 617 as fast as we can. Anyway, as you know, this show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right, guys, we are starting week 3 of Bengals training camp. I got this article from Bengals.com about Jonah Williams and how he's trying to transform his body. Now, Bengals Jonah Williams raised some eyebrows in a good way when reporters asked him about how he transformed his body to prepare for the 2020 season. I was doing yoga, which I've always done, but I'm doing a lot more of it, Williams says. A lot of things about mobility, quickness, because I think that's one of my strengths and something I want to capitalize on. Just being more athletic and be able to move, like better opening up my hips, just things. You can't play in the NFL if you're stiff, which is true. You got to be very, very quick, very, very athletic. So anything he can do to help that situation will be great. Now, this is Zac Taylor. He's reflecting and transforming. Those two are big themes for the second-year Bengals offense. Head coach Zac Taylor says this. He is excited about the possibilities after year 1 of learning and reflecting about the good and bad of 2019. I don't know about you guys. I didn't see a whole lot of good about 2019. There was some good things. I think he finally figured out to get the ball to Joe Mixon. Defense was terrible. Now, while Taylor acknowledged that last season wasn't good enough, he is excited about correcting the errors from year 1 and making a big leap forward offensively. Well, I know having Joe freaking Burrow is going to help an awful lot, and T. Higgins, and a healthy A.J. Green. That's going to help a ton. Oops. Wrong page. We feel confident, Taylor continues, in things we are going to be asking our guys to do and build on the momentum which they built up at the end of last season. Which he's kind of right. They won, I think, the last 2 games. I know they won against Miami, they lost against Miami. Never mind, forget that. That was a very good game. That Miami game actually was driving me nuts because one time I wanted them to actually lose because I was afraid they weren't going to get the number 1 pick, and we went through that whole season for nothing. But they did improve. Okay, now Taylor says we can really hone in on the details that were lacking from last year and really set our identity early in training camp. Now, if you're asking my opinion about their identity on the offense, to me, their identity on offense should be run first. Get that run started, get Joe Mixon going, and make it easier for Joe freaking Burrow to have time to throw the ball in the wide receivers to get open. But that's my opinion. Back to what Taylor said here. It certainly evolved over the course of last season. This year we get a chance to really watch what we did, what schemes worked, what ones didn't throughout the league. That would benefit our team. We feel really good about the direction we are heading. Well, of course you are. It's training camp. Nobody's actually played a real game yet. So, I mean, I feel good about it. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I feel good about the Bengals. If you watch any of my shows, I really like the direction they're heading. I love the defense. The defense, I think, is going to be a very key and crucial and consistent for the Bengals this year. And not consistently bad. I think they'll be consistently good and keeping us in these games because I have a feeling the defense is going to be ahead of the offense just because, I mean, I love Joe Burrow, but he is a rookie quarterback. And our offensive line, like I said, it's still shaky to me. I mean, I'm so happy Jonah Williams is actually going to get to play this year, but he is a rookie, so you never know how that's going to work out for him. He's coming back from injury. But I think Jonah Williams, honestly, I think he's going to be fine. It's the other side of the line that I'm worried about. And that's where I really think offensively the Bengals, to get the pressure, keep the pressure off Joe Burrow, run the ball early. Run it early and get that defense thinking run. And then throw that play action on them. Get T. Higgins out there. A.J. Green. Maybe John Ross. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, now, it's been kind of if you're just a baseball fan and you're not a hockey fan like me, I'm both, like baseball and hockey. I like pretty much all sports. It's kind of a boring weekend here in Cincinnati because the Reds didn't play. They had one player test positive. I don't know if he's sick. I think he's just positive. And my opinion, just my opinion, it's an opinion show here, they overreacted. It's one guy. He played in the game. They've done multiple tests for both teams. All of them are negative. They had this taxi squad up in the, Pasco. Well, why not take that player, quarantine him, and keep playing? But I know they all freaked out because of what happened with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Florida Marlins. But there's a difference. Multiple members of those teams, one, they went to a strip club. Two, the other one went to a casino. As far as I know, the Reds player who contracted this, I don't think he went anywhere. And so that's where I think the difference is. And I mean, Tom Brennan said it on the broadcast before. Like, why do we have this taxi squad if we're not going to use it? So anyway, that's just my opinion. But hopefully they will play. They're going to play Tuesday. They should have played today, being Monday. Both teams are off. Yeah, I know the Reds got to travel and go to Kansas City, but there's no fans in the stand. You could have started the game at 10 o'clock in the morning. Play both games, play 7 innings like they did before, and get on a plane and go to Kansas City. Like I said, I just think they overreacted. But anyway, we'll get to watch them hopefully tomorrow night, 8 o'clock versus Kansas City on Fox Sports, Ohio. Now, you can see I'm wearing my CBJ, my Columbus Blue Jackets. They are still in the playoffs. Unfortunately, they lost to the Lightning 3-2 on Saturday. Now, it was a good game. A very hard-fought game. The thing that kind of worried me a little bit is toward the end there, when the Jackets were trying to tie it up, the Lightning were all over them. The Blue Jackets could not keep the puck in the offensive zone to save their life. I mean, they get it down there for one, and it was coming right back out. And, I mean, the Blue Jackets aren't a great offensive team anyway. They're more of a defensive team, but you got to score. And Cam Atkinson didn't play. Now, I don't know if he's hurt or what, but I know in the first game of the series, the 7-period, the 5 overtime game, he played the whole time and did not get one single shot on goal. So I think Torch is like, well, you didn't do anything for me, so I'm not going to play you the next 2 games, which he hasn't. So hopefully the message has gotten to Cam and he can play today and hopefully make some noise and score some goals because we really need him to score. He's one of our main scorers. So hopefully he can show up today and the Blue Jackets can tie this thing up. It is on Fox Sports Ohio Plus. Like I said, it's on at 3 o'clock. So, and the other thing is kind of cool. They had this thing, hashtag, what was that? NFL hashtag signs. Yeah, that's what it was. I actually tweeted a sign, actually 2 of them out on Saturday. And they're supposed to, I don't know if they put mine up or not, but they put the picture of it on the screens in the arena it's just for the players. It's just to cheer them on saying, hey, we're with you, So if you guys find that hashtag on Twitter, take a picture of your sign, make a sign, and send it out to the boys, and hopefully we can get a win today. All right, we got Facebook groups that I help run. They are Bengals Nation, Bearcats Country, Reds Country, and Cyclones Country. I invite you guys to join all of those. Also, follow me on Sports with Strawberry Ice on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. Now, this is a YouTube show, but I also do a podcast. So if you can't sit down for 10 minutes and watch the show, you can take me with you. I'm on Beanpot, Spotify, Anchor, a whole bunch of other ones. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, and give me a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. YouTubers, we were on such a great roll. I was getting up to 617, and then I looked today going, I lost 2 people. How did I lose them? Anyway, hope you guys come back. I'm down to 615 subscribers, so let's try to get the word out about Strawberry Ice and try to get to 700 as fast as we can. We're creeping up there. Well, I jump up, then I go back, then I jump up, then I go back. So I want to get a more consistent climb up. That would be great. Anyway, it's a Monday. I hope you guys had a great sports weekend. The best thing I saw over the weekend was just hockey. It was, I'd say Reds, but they didn't play. I'm a huge hockey fan, and having hockey from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed, it's awesome. It's really, my favorite time of the year is the NCAA tournament. There's college basketball wall to wall. And the way they're playing and doing the hockey playoffs, it's awesome. There's hockey on all the time. And if you guys don't watch hockey or anything, you should really try to watch, especially this time of the year. The Stanley Cup playoffs, in my opinion, are the best playoffs in all of sports. Every series is 7 games. You can go into 5 overtimes, and you play till somebody wins. It is. I know everybody says football is the most team-oriented sport. Hockey's right there with them. If one guy messes up, it's in the back of the net. So it's very fun to watch. I hope you guys start watching it and watching the Blue Jackets, and hopefully we win the cup, baby. And other than that, that's just sports, baby. See you guys.